Welcome back everybody, Joseph here with another Thursday vlog. Today, I'm going to be covering the topic of what's it like nowadays, now that restrictions are actually coming down and now we're in stage 1 or stage 2, wherever you are, but I'm going to tell you what it's like where I'm from. As everybody has already noticed throughout the world, is that now everybody's taking precautions, whether it be social distancing, washing hands often, hand sanitizer everywhere, and all that other cool stuff. But now it's now become part of the normal. It's like when you go to the shopping mall, you're usually greeted by somebody who's willing to give you hand sanitizer, or there's only a certain amount of people allowed in a shop. And of course, social distancing members, so now that there are going to be lineups in front of stores, they're still going to be like 2 meters apart. That's now the new normal. It was just like that at the grocery store, but now it seems like that's what it's going to be like until something comes up that actually makes the stuff go away. So another thing is restaurants. I remember going to restaurants on a Friday or Saturday night and it being like jam-packed, you're usually waiting and all that other stuff, and a giant wait at the door or whatever. But nowadays, there's a lot of space, 2 meters between each table, servers wearing masks, of course, and it's just one of those things where I'm still not quite used to, but it's probably gonna be the new normal for now. But it's nice to see that. And restaurants are not nearly as big or as busy. And I'm in the hospitality industry, so it's tough for like the wife and I, because she serves and I cook. So there's only a few of us there, so not everybody has their jobs back quite yet. But at least in Canada, they allowed CERB, which is our unemployment at the time, just to help us out, actually got extended to September. So that's always a big plus. So where I live in Edmonton, Alberta, actually the coronavirus cases are actually a little bit lower than usual. Actually, they've been going on a steady decline for quite a while. No big hiccups or any giant spikes, which is kind of nice, but it seems like people are easing up. With summer already here, people are taking advantage of going outside, which is a great thing because it's easier to distance yourself out there. Nobody's really traveling, at least nobody that I know is already traveling. But now people are going to be probably driving throughout our province to get away, camping or doing whatever, stuff like that. But with everybody relaxing a bit, it still seems like a lot of people aren't getting the hint that we're still in the middle of a pandemic, and with all the stuff going on, they seem to be taking things pretty lightly. There are times where I don't see people following social distancing rules. People aren't wearing masks, at least not a lot. For me personally, I don't wear them when I'm going outside, but when I enter a grocery store, if I'm going to a shopping mall or anywhere else where I can't social distance, I'm definitely wearing a mask at all times. Another big thing that's different nowadays than what it used to be is now, since the summer is here, everybody's usually used to seeing those summer blockbusters, whether it's coming from Marvel, a new Marvel movie coming out, or a new action movie, or another Fast and Furious movie, because there's a ton of those things out already. But now, since movie theaters aren't even open where I'm living or in a lot of places where other people are living, we're not actually seeing that kind of stuff. There aren't very many advertisements for this or that, the upcoming new flick. I miss that kind of thing. I totally enjoy the summer blockbusters for sure. Taking a few movies, get really excited, and hopefully they come out on Blu-ray or online, by the time December comes. So I'm even worried about movies that are getting postponed just because of coronavirus. So who knows when certain movies are going to be coming out. And yeah, I'm still watching a ton of stuff on Netflix and YouTube, of course, but that can only go so far. There's nothing like the feel of being in a movie theater, having a bucket of popcorn, and then just sitting in one of those seats, just taking it all in. Another thing we're all going to have to get used to is sports. Personally, for me, I'm not a big sports guy, but usually I hear about it every now and again. The guys are usually talking about it, at the shop or whatever, and of course, that's one of the biggest things. Edmonton's supposed to be in the playoffs this year for the NHL, which is hockey. But of course, who knows what's going to be happening, which cities are going to be hosting what sports. So it's one of those things to see certain sports ramp up in the middle of the summer when they actually should be already concluded. Baseball should be coming back, basketball is coming back. I think tennis is already back. And of course hockey is going to be coming back, so hopefully Edmonton will be one of the host cities for that, so hopefully we can continue that going and cheer our guys on. Another change that I'm actually pretty worried about, especially here in Canada, is Canada Day is coming up. Canada is a giant, huge celebration that everybody usually participates in. Usually there's fireworks in the middle of the night. usually around midnight or so. There's usually festivities going on in every single city across Canada. It's one of those things where we celebrate, our culture, our history, our country. And now I'm actually kind of slightly worried. Actually, I'm pretty worried. See what happens. I can see people abusing the systems of not social distancing, being in crowds, hanging out. It's one of those things. It's similar to the 4th of July. So for us in Canada, that's exactly what it's like. It happens on a Wednesday, so I'm not sure what it's going to be like. Nobody knows what to expect anymore. But I'm also assuming that 4th of July in the States is a very, very big thing. I have to see what goes on. I'll be watching very closely to make sure that, see if the numbers do go up and stuff like that. And hopefully people are going to be responsible. Social distancing, wearing masks, and stuff like that. It's one of those things where we still need to be cautious of it. It's still around. It's going to be one of those things that's going to be here for a while. And who knows, in the blink of an eye, it's going to be fall. And then when the fall comes, more flu season comes up. And we have no idea if that's going to be coronavirus or if that's just going to be regular colds or flus or illnesses. So it's be one of those things where we need to keep healthy to stay safe. So back about 5-6 years ago, I used to go to the gym a lot. And when I used to go to the gym, it used to be packed. It used to be hard to get like a bench, hard to get onto certain weights. But nowadays, gyms aren't quite open. And if they are, I know the gym where I live close by, they only take appointments, which is kind of nice. So, you have to be there only for an hour. That includes you being inside, getting dressed, getting changed, and all that other stuff. But now you got to get your workout inside of that time. It might be nicer because there aren't going to be as many people, so you get more access to certain things like machines or benches or weights. So there's always a plus and minus about that. But like a lot of other people, I've actually packed on the lockdown weight. So I would like to maybe lose maybe another 20 pounds or so. I'm struggling with it right now, but you know what? Everybody's in the same boat. And that is it for the video, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for sticking around. And if you have stuck around this long, why not subscribe? A lot of people who are actually watching these videos haven't subscribed yet, so that'd be totally awesome. If you like this kind of video, obviously you know what to do. Leave a like. If you have any comments, tips, tricks, or anything else that you might want to add for any future events or anything else that I might be doing, leave a comment down below, of course. Don't forget, on this channel, I've got a new thing going on Tuesday, so that's Trek Tuesday, where I'll be actually looking and reviewing a model from Eaglemoss. I do have quite a few, so I got quite a few videos to make. So come back for those on Tuesdays. Saturday is still the travel vlog, so I think we're heading off to Amsterdam. We just finished off in Vienna, so stay tuned for that on Saturdays. But if you can't wait for the next video, of course, I have videos made. So you can always click on them here, or here, wherever else they may be on the screen. Most likely they've been there for a bit already. Feel free to click one of those. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye.